The Undead Romeos Web Series Episode 1.
Man, there's things you can't get out of your head. Like that weird freak's laugh. He just kept laughing at me and laughing at me. And who brings a knife to a fist fight? And it just, the whole thing was just weird, man. He just kept punching me. And just, one punch, I understand. And it was like this freakish knife was like talking to me or something. He just kept laughing and laughing. One punch, man, I could live with that. A sucker punch, yeah. But nah, man, this freak was toying with me. And his face was like mine, but just somehow lamer. You know what I'm saying? Like he was some kind of freaking superpowered geek. Just kept laughing at me with that same dumb laugh, incessantly laughing. And it was like, man, I don't fought with the best of them. I swear to you, like near demons. And this guy was toying with me like it was sport. And just with that stupid laugh and that stupid grin and those dumbass glasses. And no matter what I did, I couldn't knock those freaking glasses off. I mean, I think I could have lived with everything else, but they just wouldn't come off his face. I kept swinging, but he just kept laughing. And I was just like powerless, man. I felt like I didn't even get a hit in. I can't live with that, man. It's just like undoes my whole view of myself, man. And those rings, I mean, just, you make me bleed, man, and I can't live with that. I just can't. So I ain't gonna never forget this guy, and I am gonna get a piece of him next time.
Dark, spell and wish tonight. No matter how.
I've been hired to do all kinds of jobs, but I swear to you, this one was a pleasure. I just searched and searched. He just come to put me on his trail, and I just got out my little handy dandy trusty flashlight, and I knew I'd find him. I knew I would. And when I did, oh man, we had some fun. I just kept punching him. He just looked stupid, like he couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it when he was bleeding, and I just kept hitting him. I almost felt bad for the poor idiot. He just looked confused, and he knocked my glasses off. I don't think he realized he did. He had blood in his eyes. He couldn't see anything. I swear to you, that one hit I had to kind of gather myself for a minute. But I was like, oh man, this is a worthy episode. We're going to have some fun here. I swear to you, man, I'll never forget that guy's face. It's just like my face, but just, like I said, dumber, lamer. And no matter what I did, I couldn't get the upper hand. I couldn't get control of myself, man. And believe it or not, I ended up, of all places, in the hospital. And I felt like he was trying to cut off my tattoo or something, but he couldn't break my skin. Of course he couldn't. I mean, that's the one thing about me. You can't do that. Even with that freakish knife, and I swear it seemed like the knife was talking to me, just telling me to, surrender, this mortal coil or something. And I swear to you, it was like it burned, like to my soul, not in my skin, like some deeper way. And I swear I had to sleep in the hospital 48 hours before I could even gather myself. And they told me I just kept muttering something. And, now I think he would learn not to take my threats lightly. I'm sure that stabby Baron, that sick bastard, I'm sure he taught him a good lesson, especially with those rings, man. They take almost anybody out, demigod, demon, stubborn, experimental metahuman, whatever, Hey, I'm sure, that Baron, anyway.
This concludes episode 1.
The end for now.